All right, welcome. We're going to show you guys how to do the word search. First of all, use the link to get to my class. You should have a shortcut because we did that as one of our assignments. And you're going to go down to week 5 or whatever week we're on. Here's the word search. Let's view this as a student. And recall, this is actually an image. It's a picture of the word search. So I'm going to right click, save image as. It's going to pop up with this, and I'm just going to click save. Take note where you're saving to. Mine's saving to my downloads. You'll need that in a moment when we go to open it up and edit it in Paint. All right, so now we're going to go to the file browser in Windows, which is right down here at the bottom, and open that up. And mine's saved to downloads, so I need to proceed to downloads. All right, I'm going to right click on the word search. Now, if you can't see this the way I can, it might look like this. You're going to go up here and click on extra large icons. And you can see very clearly that this is the word search that we want. And then right click that. And we're going to go down and open with and go over to Paint. Make sure you don't choose Paint 3D. You got to use Paint. So open with Paint. Okay, so now it's loaded up. If you needed to, you could zoom in and out down here. All right, so remember, if you mark your words with squiggly lines that don't look right, hey, we're not going to accept that, and I'll make you redo it. So instead, and again, I'm going to get rid of that. You can undo that right up here. And we're going to use the line tool, so click on the line tool. And I'd like you to use natural pencil. That way we can see through it. And it doesn't block the letters, so I can see that you've actually done the right word. And you're going to go down here and change it to 8 pixels wide. And then I'm going to go up here and change the color to whatever I want to mark it with. Please don't choose the color white. I won't be able to see that when I correct it. All right, so we're going to find the word disconnect. What I'd recommend is you do when you start is you go through and you read all of these so that your brain kind of knows subconsciously what I'm looking for. And remember, these words could be up, down, left, right, in any direction, including backwards. So I'm going to go here and we're going to find disconnect. And I'm going to show you what to do if you can't find the word. If you can find it, great, mark it with a line. If not, look around. Hey, there's a D. That's not ours because you can see there's no I around that one. So that can't be disconnect, obviously. Here's another D, here I, but not an S. So that's not it. And you just scan. Oh, here's another D, no I. So let's skip that one. A D, there's no I. On the next line, the 4th line, hey, there's a D, but there's no I. We can skip that one. That's not the D we're looking for. Nope. Here we go. Finally, we get to this one. D, I, S. Okay, so that's the one we want, disconnect. So you're going to hold down your button and drag across to mark our answer. Okay, now I'm not going to give you all the answers for free, right? So there's a free one for you. I'm just going to mark up some random lines here and pretend that I'm finished with this. Obviously, these aren't real answers. And remember, I don't give any credit for partially completed work. I'll just make you finish it later. Or if it's a substitute, there is no making up these assignments if I have a substitute, which I often give these when I have sub days. So make sure that you finish all of it. And if you want points for it, you'll need to do it today if you have a substitute. Okay, so I'm going to pretend I'm done with this, even though obviously those aren't correct answers. And I'm going to go to File and Save. Finally, what you need to do is you need to submit that to me on the Canvas system. So you're going to go over here, and I'm going to go to Start the Assignment. Click here to select the file that we just made. And you're not going to probably be able to see this. You're going to see something like this. Let's make sure it's the one that was marked up with the answers. Go up here and change it to extra large icons, and you can see very clearly from that large thumbnail that this is the one we want to turn in. So you click open, click the assignment, then open. And remember, if you don't click submit, I can never get the file. So you click submit. And recall, on days when I have a substitute, I often give word searches. And if you don't complete them that day, they cannot be made up on sub days. And by the way, I give them triple points. The idea is I want to make sure and ensure that you're taking it seriously when I have a substitute, that you're not goofing around, which kind of can happen sometimes. So thanks, everybody.